Centuries of weaving, success in all endeavors. Choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel and good luck for life.
In the spring of 2025 in Daikanyama, Tokyo, the glass curtain wall of Tsutaya Bookstore reflects the sparse shadows of cherry trees. A silver-haired old man holds the aesthetics of Kyoto gardens and examines the moss-potted plants. A young mother whispers with the shopping guide in the picture book area. The aroma of coffee mixed with the smell of ink flows between the bookshelves. This space, called the Forest Library, has verified a truth in 40 years. When the world is filled with efficiency, people need a harmonious place to rest their body and mind, that kind of unnoticed comfort, wrapping the soul like an old sweater. In 1983, the first generation of Masuda Muniki's bookstore on the corner of Osaka Street had already planted the seeds of harmonious. He mixed records, books, and coffee, letting customers flip through the menu to jazz music, using multiple senses to quietly dissolve the tension of utilitarian consumption. At the time, no one understood this unprofessional behavior, but it aligned with the simplest logic of human nature. The essence of buying a cookbook is the yearning for the atmosphere of daily life. Choosing a travel guide is an advance payment for the thrill of distance. Masuda often squatted at the station to observe the expressions of passers-by, and found that office workers longed for healing novels when they were exhausted, and housewives sought gardening guides in their spare moments. This delicate measurement of the human heart transformed the bookstore into a life laboratory. Retro cameras placed beside photography collections, tea ceremony books paired with handmade tea sets. Each item offered a gentle reminder. Stop chasing, this place lets you coexist with beauty. What supports this symbiosis is Tsutaya's unique way of maintaining harmony. While e-commerce platforms use algorithms to compress choices, Tsutaya builds a T-card data ecosystem with 60 million members. Gas station purchases reveal the elderly's focus on health, so Daikanyama's store features a special shelf for middle-aged and elderly wellness. The frequent afternoon tea habits of local members in Shanghai inspire a tea culture salon in its branch. Here, data is no longer a cold label, but a thread that weaves the warmth of life. More subtly, while other retailers fill every inch of shelf space, Tsutaya intentionally leaves blank corners. An old book chair casually placed before a white wall, or a mini botanical garden quietly blooming at the end of a corridor. These blank spaces are like pauses in the turning of pages. They give the space room to breathe, allowing people to naturally slow down. The shopping guides walking around today are actually the guides of harmonious. A retired magazine editor can talk effortlessly about everything from niche philosophy books to vinyl records, while a former shop assistant turned wine taster might recommend a parent-child restaurant to a father browsing picture books. They don't just sell products, they use the experiences of half a lifetime to weave a gentle web of care. They take over your hesitant photo album and hand you a ticket to the park's Cherry Blossom Festival. This kind of companionship, beyond mere transactions, turns the bookstore into a spiritual docking station for urban dwellers, a hub that quietly connects the comfort points of everyday life. From a small audiovisual rental store to a global cultural landmark, the evolution of Tsutaya is a poetic footnote to commercial civilization. It proves that a true consumption upgrade is not measured by price, but by state of mind. It's not about acquiring more, but about reawakening the senses we forgot we had. As the digital torrent relentlessly erodes our time, this glass house quietly insists that the sound of turning pages, the clink of a coffee cup, and the fleeting smiles between strangers are all tiny rituals to resist the tide of anxiety. It listens to unspoken desires and gently ensures that everyone who walks in finds a little spiritual oasis, without even realizing they were searching for one.
Centuries of weaving, success in all endeavors. Choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel and good luck for life.